Today I have some new makeup brushes to show you, and I'm so excited about these because I worked with them last year and did a review. You might have seen my video, and if you haven't, then I will have the link down below, but it is by the company Sedona Lace. A lot of you probably have heard of them. These are the ones that I reviewed last year. If you want to see that video, I'll have the link down below. This time I am reviewing the Vortex brushes, and it came with a brush belt, which I was super excited about, and I honestly wasn't really expecting to receive the brush belt, so I was really excited about that. And I also got an eye primer. First off, I do want to say these products were sent to me, but these are all of my real and honest opinions. I'm not getting paid to tell you guys something. I am gonna let you guys know what I do and what I don't like about these products. The first thing I'm going to talk about today is this Stick It To 'Em eyeshadow primer. This is one of the best eyeshadow primers that I've ever used, and I'm not just saying that. Some of the higher end eyeshadow primers that I have like this oily consistency to it. Sometimes when you squeeze out the product, you get oil first, and it's just really weird to me. This does not have that problem, so I've already used this quite a few times. It's kind of like a thicker consistency, which I really like for my eyeshadows to have. I don't like really watery ones, so it's nice and thick, but it's not dehydrating or dry. I would actually compare this to the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and that one happens to be one of my all-time favorite primers. Okay, now onto the actual Vortex brushes. First of all, this brush belt is amazing. It is nice and durable. It's really good quality. It has tons of pockets in here for all different kinds of brushes. I actually had some of my other brushes in here as well, but I took them out for the sake of the video. And of course it does have a belt back here, and it's adjustable so you can fit it to your waist. And I just love this. It's amazing. And I also like the extra little few pockets it has down here. This is actually where I put this eyeshadow primer, so it just kind of fits in there perfectly. First, I'm gonna show you guys this baby right here, this big old fan brush. This is the FB01 Jumbo Fan Brush. This brush can be used with tons and tons of different powder products. Highlight, blush, bronzer. You can use this to wipe away any fallout that you get from your eyeshadow. You can also use this to pack on some setting powder under your eyes where you set your, where you put your concealer. So I really like this. However, the only thing I use this for is my highlight. So what I do is I just take my highlight. I've been using this one by MAC lately. This is Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. This is like my go-to highlighter nowadays. I just put some product on there, and then I highlight my cheekbones and down here to the apples of my cheek a little bit, up my temple. I use a smaller fan brush to get the smaller parts of my face, like my cupid's bow and my nose. So yeah, that's what I use this for. I really like this brush. It's really thick and very dense, so I really like this. This next one is the FB03 Tulip Contour Brush. It's like a tapered brush. This brush is really nice for getting into the hollows of your cheeks for contouring, and that's what I use this for. You can also use this as a highlight, so you can take the tip of this or even the sides of it and apply your highlight to your cheekbone and anywhere else that you need to. It's also what the tip is good for when you're highlighting, is you can get the smaller parts of your face as well as the larger parts. It's not that dense, but it gets the job done. You can also use this for blush and setting powder. So if you need to get under your eyes to set your concealer, you can do that, and it's also large enough to actually set your whole entire face. So this is very versatile. This next one is the FB05 Dome Contour Brush. This is actually really good for buffing out any contour that you have applied in the hollows of your cheeks, your jawline, your foreheads, and your forehead and near your temples. This is a little bit more dense than the Tulip Contour Brush. As you can see, I'm pushing on it right now and nothing's really happening. You can also use this brush to blend out liquid and cream foundations because it is so dense. So again, this is another versatile brush. Not one that I reach for often, but it is a good one. This next one is the FB07 Flat Top Buffer. This is something that so many people use. With any other kind of flat top buffing brush, You can use this to buff out your foundation, liquids and creams. I actually used it today for my foundation. It gives you a really nice airbrushed finish. It's not as dense as most of the flat top brushes that I own, but it does do its job really well. Another thing that I really like about this brush is the bristles are brown, so you're not going to stain your brush. You're not going to be able to see any of the product that you apply or blend with this. And of course with this brush, a lot of you probably already do this, you can use the edges of the brush where it's flat and it'll give you a really nice sharp contour if you're really looking for that Kim Kardashian look. This one is the EB09 Universal Blender. Where do I even begin with this one? I like this brush, but I don't like it for blending. It's really, really versatile. It is universal like it claims to be. As you can see, it's flat, like kind of like a paddle brush. It's very, very thin when you turn it to the side, so it looks a lot like a paddle brush and not so much a blending brush. It's very, very dense, so it picks up a lot of product and packs on a lot of product. You can use this to pack on eyeshadow onto your lid. You can use it on the tip to apply a crease color or contour color. That's what I actually use this for the most. I only use this for applying crease color. I generally only pick this up if I'm planning on doing like a cut crease or something, because it is really, really flat and it's kind of pointy. So when you apply eyeshadow into the crease with this, it gives you a sharp line. I like it for applying crease color and creating a sharp line with this. It's perfect for that. It does blend out color like it's supposed to. It's just a little bit more time consuming. This one is the EB11, the flat synthetic brush. This is actually one of my favorite brushes because you can use this to apply both cream and powder products. This is great for applying eyeshadow bases or cream eyeshadows, so you can use this and cover up the whole entire lid pretty quickly. You can use this for concealers as well. It's pretty similar to a lot of concealer paddle brushes actually. And once you're done applying your eyeshadow base, or even if you don't apply an eyeshadow base, you can use this for packing on eyeshadow because it is very, very dense. It will pick up a lot of product and pack on a lot of product as well. So I really, really like this brush. I use it a lot for packing on eyeshadow. This next brush that I'm going to show you is my absolute favorite. This is the EB13 Synthetic Blender, and this is my absolute favorite brush out of this whole entire brush kit because this makes blending so easy and so fast. It's like I just do it and it's done. It diffuses the color so nicely and so perfectly. I can't even like get over how amazing this brush is. The MAC 217 doesn't even do this brush justice, and that was my favorite blending brush for a long time. It's just the perfect size when you want to blend out the crease, and it's also great because you can use this to blend out cream products as well. So you can use it to blend out eyeshadow bases that you apply, and it's just amazing, you guys. This one's the EB15 Pointed Crease Brush. It's pretty much like a very, very, very miniature FB03. Like it's exactly the same almost, like maybe not exactly the same, but it just reminds me of like a way smaller version of this. This is for applying eyeshadow into your crease, and it's really, really pointy, so you can really get into your crease, and if you want to create a cut crease, this would be perfect for that. And if you don't want to use a cut crease, it also blends, so it's kind of a little bit versatile. I wouldn't say, you know, it does all these different things, but you can use this for many different things in the eye area. I would also use this for adding highlight to my inner corner because it is pointy, so it's pretty small, so you can get to the hard to reach areas. So yeah, this is also another really good brush for your crease. It's not as good as blending out as the other one that I just showed you, but it is still good for getting into very, very tiny areas of your eyes, which the other one was actually way bigger, so you couldn't get into the smaller areas as easily as you could with this one. This one is the EB17 Brow Spoolie Duo, and it has an eyebrow angled brush on this side and a spoolie on this side. I don't know if you guys can see, it's very, very small. I will admit, I don't really like this brush. I like the spoolie. I mean, I use a spoolie every single day, so that comes in handy. I'm not really a big fan of the angled brush side because it is so tiny And if you have smaller brows, then this will be good for you, but you guys can already tell I mean, I don't have huge brows, but they're not, you know, as small as some other people. I generally prefer a larger angled brush for my eyebrows. This is probably really good for someone who has naturally thinner brows and wants a smaller brush. I just don't like it because with a smaller brow brush for my eyebrows, it takes a lot more time to do my eyebrows. And that's just, you know, that's just the only reason I don't like this. But this spoolie, I do like the spoolie. I mean, it's just like any other spoolie that I own. I use this to just brush through my eyebrows, especially towards the front of my brows, because I like it to look a little bit more natural on the insides. So I'll take it and I'll just kind of diffuse out the brow product a little bit. This is a spoolie, it works perfectly. It's a spoolie, all spoolies are good, right? This one is the EB19 Bent Eyeliner Brush, and I just recently started to use the bent liner brushes. I really like these. I find that these are a lot easier to apply winged liner than it is to apply with a regular straight eyeliner brush. It just makes a world of a difference. This is best for applying gel or liquid liner. Even if you're not applying a cat eye or winged liner, it still makes it really, really easy to apply just a clean line on your lid. I definitely recommend buying one of these and trying it out because I promise you, it's a lot easier to apply a clean line of eyeliner than it is with any other kind of brush. This is the EB21 Detailed Shader, and as you can tell, it's very, very small. It's a little bit dense, and I used it today actually for my highlight. Since it's so small, it's really easy to get into the inner corner of your eyes and apply a highlight shade, or you can get in really close to the lash line and smudge out eyeliner. This is the EB23 Angled Detail Brush. This is really great for applying winged eyeliner. A lot of people will use, you know how some eyeliners come in its own tube and its own little brush. Some people will just use that. I hate those things. Like, they're so small and they're so flimsy. So usually I like to just paint on some eyeliner on here, or even use a gel eyeliner. It's a lot easier to control than a liquid eyeliner anyway. I definitely encourage you to try this because angled brushes make it so much easier to apply winged eyeliner. I will actually do a tutorial with this if you guys want me to. It's just so easy. It's really dense and it's flat and straight. So, I mean, it's angled, but you know what I mean. People use these for their eyebrows as well. I have actually used some of my angled brushes for eyeliner, or for my eyebrows too. It works good for that. So you can use this for either of those things, but essentially this is great for applying winged eyeliner. These two brushes, actually, the bent one that I showed you before and this one, these are both great for applying winged eyeliner in my opinion. Alright, this last brush that I'm going to show you is also another one of my favorites. This is the capped lip brush, the LB25. So it comes with a cap like this, as you can see. So it's very, very small and compact, so you can travel with this. And that's actually what this is meant for, because as a lot of you guys know, some lipsticks are just huge. Like the Stila Color Bomb lipsticks. These are amazing, by the way, but they're pretty large. Like, look at that. When you want to apply lipstick, it's just so big. And if it's not a natural color, like if it's a bright pink or purple or red or something like that, it can be really, really tricky to stay inside the lines, especially when you're getting really, really deep into the corners of your mouth. So you can pull this out, attach it onto the handle like that. So after it's been hours and hours and your lipstick is kind of coming off or fading, you can apply some lipstick onto here and get into the corners of your mouth very easily. And then when you're done and you want to put it back in your purse, you don't have to worry about it getting anything dirty or getting lipstick on anything, because you just close it up like that and it's just perfect. This is one of my favorite brushes. I know in one of my hauls recently, I had just purchased one of these, so it's really nice to have another one of these because it's amazing. And the lip brush itself is actually very, very dense and firm, so you can get a really nice and controlled application with it. It's not gonna go anywhere or fly off your lip or anything like that. Those are all of the brushes that I have received from Sedona Lace. They are an awesome brand, you guys. Their brushes are actually really, really good quality. Overall, I would say I love this Vortex kit. All these brushes are really, really good. I hope this video helped you guys. I hope that I gave you guys enough detail about each brush, because I know that when I look at review videos, I like to have an in-depth and very detailed video talking about each brush specifically. So I really hope that helped you guys out, and if you guys do want to purchase anything from their site, I will have a code down below in the description box for you guys. You can check that out. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll have all those links down below for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other requests or questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of your guys' love and support. I do plan on having a giveaway soon, so if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and hopefully other people will see it and subscribe to me, because I do want to give back to you guys, because you guys are just so amazing and so sweet and so nice. I couldn't ask for better subscribers. So thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye.